Hello, everybody, and welcome to another one in our series, Breaking Down Barriers. My name is Chris Igwe, and these series are inspired by my book, Breaking Down Barriers, My Journey from a Small African Village to the World Stage. Breaking Down Barriers, My Journey from a Small African Village to the World Stage. I take a chapter and I just share it with you and give you some thoughts and ideas which hopefully are going to help in your own life and in your own experience, and hopefully brings you some joy as well. This particular chapter is Be Romantic. Be romantic. And I'm going to start out with, I have quotes in each of my stories, and this particular quote I think will help position what it is that I want to say. And this is a quote from Mahatma Gandhi, who I'm sure you're all familiar with. And he says, "Where there is love, there is life. Where there is love, there is life. Be a romantic." That's the title of today's short talk. Now, at the end of the day, romantic or romanticism means different things to different people. Whether you're in a relationship or whether it's to do with your parents, your children, your friends. But obviously, in my case, I'm talking about my wife, or indeed, she might be talking about me. So whatever your relationship is or whatever situation you're in, I'm encouraging you and urging you, because I think this is a fundamental thing that we've sort of forgotten in many ways in our lives. If, like me, and many of us in different ways, whether you're professional, have a job, not have a job, life starts to weigh on you. You start to forget some of the simplest things in life. The simplest things could just be to surprise someone. Maybe that's not romanticism in the way in which I'm describing it here, in which I want to explore a bit more. But it's that ability to surprise us, because we lead very busy lives. We're always doing something, somewhere, maybe geographically, physically, maybe in our heads. We've got things that are going on, the challenges of everyday life, and we forget those little things that just make a big difference. So in Gandhi's words, where there is love, there is life. We recreate that sparkle, that amazing experience. And when, for example, I talk about the children, you may say, well, romanticism has nothing to do with your children, but it does in the sense of a surprise. That is your showing of love to them. That is your demonstration that you care. And for me, there are three U's that I use to describe this particular situation. And those U's are the following. When you want to create something romantic or some romantic experience, it's got to be unusual. It's got to be unexpected. And then it's going to leave unforgettable memories. Unusual, unexpected, unforgettable moments or experiences. If you can achieve those three U's in some way or in some coordination or combination of that, it will make a huge difference to the other person. And quite frankly, it's satisfying. Let's be honest. It does satisfy us to see someone happy, joyful by you doing something they didn't expect. Now, yes, it could be something as simple as a surprise party, birthday, a nice meal that you take them out for. It could be a prized something that he or she wants that you buy for them. Those are all part of surprises. In my case, over the years, I've done some crazy stuff, I'm sure we all do, but I took my wife for our 10th wedding anniversary to Venice. We stayed in the Cipriani Hotel, for example, where later on I discovered many, many stars have stayed and been married and goodness knows what else. I have to say I was upstaged in terms of the romanticism, because my wife ended up having seen a wonderful Italian man that was attracting her towards the Moreno glass that you may know of, and the Moreno glass, and we went through, he did his whole thing. It was magnificent, I have to say. And I ended up spending a fortune buying the Moreno glass because he had just flipped her mind. The Italians are just so good at that. I love the Italians. I love Italian food. A lot of great Italian friends. So she upstaged me in that. But we went to Venice for our 10th wedding anniversary. Our 20th, we went to Portofino, which is a beautiful resort. Well, not a resort, but sort of a secluded area in Italy. Again, lots of stars go there. But I just wanted to take her to this very unique hotel that I discovered Our 30th, we went to Dubai. Not very romantic, but I did get her buy-in on it, so she knew about it. And we went to Dubai, and I had my retail heaven. I was just all over the malls and shopping centers. So I got my kick out of it and my own fun. And then for our 40th wedding anniversary, I offered her to go to Rome. She didn't want to. We stayed in Paris and ended up buying a very expensive vacuum cleaner because that's what she really wanted. So she surprised me by surprising me by saying that instead of going to Rome, let's go and acquire this beautiful Vorvec, is the name of the brand, vacuum cleaner. But what I'm saying is that through your journey in your own life or your own situation or relationship, and in my case, marriage, I've explained, it's about finding those moments that just punctuate a moment in a year or a special occasion where you just do things which are quite frankly crazy. They're just crazy. And I've done other crazy stuff. I took my wife on Concorde back in the day, a few years before it stopped flying. I was due to fly to New York on business, and the travel agent phoned me up and said, Chris, there's an opportunity. If you upgrade from business class, which I was flying anyway, why don't you upgrade, and for 500 or so euros extra, you could get a Concorde seat. Concorde were doing a special offer at that time. Instantly, obviously it was going to come out of my own pocket, that extra money, but I said, yeah, we'll do it. And then I put the phone down, suddenly thought, I can't go to New York. And my wife eventually discovers that I went on Concorde and didn't take her. Not that we'd ever had great ambitions. I had. It was part of actually my vision board. It was on my vision board, which is a different story for a different time, how vision boards can help focus. So I didn't know how this was going to happen, but I ended up on Concorde. And yes, I asked the travel agent, phoned back and said, can you book a ticket for my wife? Obviously, I had to pay the full amount. Bit spicy in terms of the price, but hey, I did it. She loved it. We had a most amazing time on Concorde and in New York and on the way back as well. She was just ecstatic about the trip. So what is it that you are going to do? That's my question to you. What is it that you are going to do? Or maybe you've done already, in which case, please share. I'd love to know. That has just blown your wife, your partner, your spouse's mind in terms of what you've been able to offer. But be romantic. I'm just encouraging us to be romantic, to find those glimmers in the initial, if not mid to later stages of our relationship or marriage or whatever, where you can still add that sparkle. You can still create that wow moment. You can still create those unforgettable moments, because that is what it's all about. Create romantic moments, and hopefully others do the same for you. Anyway, I hope this has sparked some thoughts and ideas. Go crazy, enjoy yourself, come up with those amazing romantic moments which you will never forget, and certainly whoever you're doing it for will absolutely never forget. So until we speak again, please feel free to like, comment, or share. And until the next time, thank you.